The PlayStation VR will cost $400, 400 euros and 350 pounds, right? No, that's not true. I will tell you the real price of the PlayStation VR. During the GDC PlayStation VR press conference, Sony provided a picture with all the content that's inside the box of the PlayStation VR. We see a ton of cables here, the external processor to give the device the power it needs, some earplugs and the PlayStation VR itself, but there's something missing. The PlayStation camera. Yeah, the PlayStation camera is needed for tracking and is able to locate the back and the front of the head, so you can look directly behind you, but the PlayStation camera is not included, so that means that the real price of the PlayStation VR will be $450 or 390 pounds depending on how cheap you can find the camera. For people like me it's $399 since I already own the camera, but still this is bizarre. $450 is still a great price point. I mean, the Oculus and the Vive are way more expensive and require a high-end PC, but it's about the communication here. Sony is now communicating a wrong price point. People that don't follow the gaming news will go into a store to buy the PlayStation VR headset and then they hear that they need to buy a camera for $60 as well. Or the shop owner is not so smart and they let the buyer leave the store to find out at home that they can't use the PlayStation VR because they don't have the PlayStation camera. It's also the Vita approach that makes this feel very bad. I mean, the Vita price was great for marketing, but a ton of people didn't know that they had to buy a super expensive memory card to play games on it. It just leaves a bad taste in your mouth when you find out that at the store while checking out on the internet you also need to buy another thing that you didn't know about. It's just insane. You want to celebrate virtual reality and then you tell people about it that they need to buy the PlayStation VR because it's great, but then you also have to say like, oh yeah, it's $399, but you also have to buy that camera. It makes it like, not very good. At the end, it's worth the $399 marketing speak for Sony, I think, but that doesn't make it more acceptable. Let me know what you think of the real price of the PlayStation VR in the comments. Like the video if you did, subscribe to the channel for more reactions on the video gaming news, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.